Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today is WEBEFFECT time and it's the German collaboration, and I will tell you about it in a bit. Let me just start telling you what I'm using. I have here some glitter which I received, I don't know from who, it's a long time ago, and I thought it's perfect to put into my mold just on the bottom. Yeah, on one side there was a little bit too much. I will take a little bit out with some tape. You will see it in a second. And I thought I use the oval shape mold from MoldsandShapes, and it's the Graceful lines. As you can see, it has these very beautiful, very delicate lines. So I already mixed some colors for the web effect. So I have here my white, and the white I mixed with the pigment drops from Art, and I'm just pouring around the edge. So I go with a rather thick line, as you can see. It's not too thin because I want to create some different effect on the one side, hopefully not just the white. So, and while I'm doing this, I can tell you a little bit more about the collaboration. It's a German collaboration, and we decided end of last year that each of us can choose their favorite technique. And well, this time it was my turn, and I've chosen the web effect. So as you can see, and as it is with the web effect, you pour now clear resin into your mold to push out your color, which you poured at the sides. I started with the white, and I'm just adding all my clear resin which I have in the jar. So like I said, it's a German collaboration, and we started with the magic blooms, which are also in the playlist, which I link in my description box. Then we went for the dragon scale effect, the magic flowers that was chosen by Sandra Rettich. The dragon scale effect was chosen by Art of Chest Jacket. And now it's my turn with the web effect. So like I said, I used here the pigment drops. And let me just say my next color. I'm a little bit confused, I know. This is the burnt orange from Dipon, and it's a wonderful color, and this color actually Rebecca introduced to me, and I really adore this color. So I'm pouring this on top of my white. You can see it also in a rather not too thin stream, and I just pour this. So we 6 are let me think, Sandra Rettich, Rebecca from Art of Chest Jacket, there's Marion Richter, there is Pure Pour by Nicole, so Nicole Martin, and Petra from Petra's Bunte Glitzerwelt, and myself. So I hope I didn't forget anyone. If I did, please apologize. Anyway, after I've poured my burnt orange, I'm continuing with my white. So hopefully I didn't use too much white because I also want to have some colors. And then my next color is the Caribbean. And this is for me a rather new pigment from Art. Art has this, I think, for quite a while in the shop, but it's the first time I ordered it. And yeah, I'm very curious how these colors match with each other, especially also with the glitter. So I thought I use also quite a lot of white, as you saw, because when I poured this, it was really snowing over here in Western Europe. And I thought I need to have a touch of white. So now the snow is gone. Today, while I'm doing the voiceover, it's actually sunshine. And well, you know, sometimes you need to pour these pours a little bit earlier because you want to have it ready for the collaboration. And then you are inspired at that day by something like a weather or, yeah, like anything. You know what I mean. So now I'm just altering my colors. I have here the burnt orange again. And now I'm pouring from a little bit up higher. And you see I'm always rather close to the edge as well. Now I have white again. So I keep on altering my colors. I just love the web effects, and when I was chosen to choose my technique, Rebecca and myself, we were in Hamburg visiting Nicole, and Nicole's husband, he has chosen me because we put all the names on a bit of paper, and he has chosen me. So I've chosen the web effect technique. And I guess, Nicole was a little bit upset, but in a funny way with me, because it's also her favorite technique. And now she has to think about a technique when it's her turn. So I'm sorry, Nicole, but you know that I like the web effect the same as you do. Anyway, you saw me altering my colors, and now you can see how the resin is moving. Sometimes I'm helping a little bit and very carefully with the heat gun, but generally you can see the resin is really moving very nicely. And the effects on that side are very beautiful. I really like them. So I hope it is gonna close completely in the center. But when I stopped filming, it was not yet completely closed, but it was still moving the resin. But I needed my phone. So sometimes I cannot do the whole time lapse because sometimes I'm really depending on my phone. So anyway, you see it has closed very nicely. It's only just a little bit. And I'm very curious. It's the next day anyway. And look at this. Look at this effect. I'm very happy with this. I have these blobs. I have the glitter. I have glamour. I have my white, which I wanted to have because of the day when I was pouring it. And the edge is a sort of a very rough Larima effect, I would say. Not as delicate as the original Larima effect, but I really love this. And this is the final result. I gave the line some color. So I used some acrylic paint, and I've chosen like a copper color to match the whole tray. And look at this. I'm very happy with this pour. So please have a look for the other artist of the German collaboration. There's a playlist in my description box. And yeah, I'm looking forward seeing you in my next video. And take care, guys. Thanks for watching and enjoy the collaboration. Take care. Bye-bye.